for me.
Morning. Leila asked me to make breakfast, so I am making pancakes. I know she's been talking about strawberries that needed to be used, so I used the strawberries. I made a sauce. That'll go with the pancakes. I also have sausage that we're gonna use today, and this is the first two. Bless you. This is the first two pancakes, and then walnuts will go on with the strawberry sauce, and then we have sausage. So we will, and everybody's getting coffee. We're making another pot of coffee for breakfast. Today's just gonna, we're just gonna stay home and get things done. But we'll show you breakfast. So this is the finished product. Not as imaginative as Leila's food, but hopefully it tastes good. So, homemade pancakes with strawberry sauce and sausage with walnuts on top.
So it's Sunday night, it's 4 o'clock, and I have been threatening to make hummus for a while. See, I thought I had 2 cans of chickpeas, or garbanzo beans, but I guess I just had 1. So I'm making hummus because I have a lot of cucumbers from the garden that we need to start eating. So I'm gonna make do with this one. We're also gonna have probably another dip for dinner instead of like chips, and we're also gonna have like chicken sandwiches. So that is what I'm working on right now. I don't have tahini, I don't have lemon juice, but I do have olive oil and lime juice, so it'll be fine. So this is my creation: cucumbers, hummus drizzled with olive oil. This is the chicken sandwich. We finished the homemade mayo. Those are the homegrown tomatoes. That's the chicken patty with the cheese. And yep, we're just gonna eat. The 2 infirmed animals. She's giving him comfort, and he normally gets up and walks away. Only other animal he lets near him is Sandy. So this is very rare.
She's been trying to make friends with him for a long time.
She has. Hi friends, today is Monday, July, I think it's the 13th. July the 13th. And Mark started a new job today, so he got up early. I think he had like a protein bar for breakfast. Packed a lunch, like a sandwich, fruit or something, another granola bar, I don't know, took it with him. And then Kate had to be at work at 11, so I think she had some toast for breakfast and coffee. She's gonna eat lunch at my mom's house. Preston, did you eat breakfast?
No, man.
I had 2 cups of coffee. I didn't eat breakfast. So for lunch, it's like 12:30. We still had, surprisingly, some buffalo chicken pizza left from last week, so we were both having a piece. And then we also still have some biscuits, and we have some rice. So we are going to figure out what to make with this. The rice still smells fine. As you can see, this is frost. I think my refrigerator's too cold. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, think? So I'm just going to let this sit right here. We're going to eat the pizza. We're going to definitely finish the rice. Preston will probably have some of these. I might have one. We also have watermelon sticks that we can eat. So, yeah, it's just the two of us, and we're scavenging for lunch. This is my favorite kind of lunch, honestly. It was so nice to not have to cook breakfast and lunch today. I am having like upper molar tooth pain. I don't know if it's the tooth or if it's the gum around the tooth, but it's not feeling great. My ear's not feeling great. So, yay. I thought I'd give you a rare glimpse into something I don't normally see, which is a clean kitchen. Now it's not going to last long because I have defrosted 3 bananas, which I don't really want to show you because they're disgusting. If you've ever defrosted bananas, you know they're not very pretty. So what I do when the banana is starting to get ugly, I throw the peel and all into the freezer. And this is not the best method. I'm not saying that this is what you should do. I'm just letting you know this is what I do. So what I want to make today are the oatmeal chocolate chip banana like breakfast cups. So I'm gonna get the recipe and I'm gonna get started on those. So they are made. I actually got out 3 bananas. I thought I was supposed to have 3. I read the recipe wrong. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I had to use dry milk in this because I'm out of milk. And I also, the recipe calls for 1 whole cup of these mini chocolate chips, and I just put half a cup. And it also calls for 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, which I think is excessive, so I just put 1 in there. It called for 1 cup of melted coconut oil. I just used regular vegetable oil. So I wanted to show you guys the last time sorry, the last time we were in Target, I get some like pasta sauce at Target because it's cheaper than any place I found around here. Hang on. So I went ahead and looked, and these were like $1.99 at Target, which is the best price I found around here in the Corpus Christi area. So I just keep these in my freezer along with the other chocolate that I have. Just shove them in there. So probably about a month or 2 ago, maybe more, maybe about 3 months ago, my mom had, I guess, got a big family thing of pork chops or pork parts. They seem to be chops because there's 2 big bones and 5 little bones. So I got this out of my freezer. I'm not sure how many I have left. I think I have 2 left, but I'm not positive about that. And what I've done is I just chopped them off the bone. I'm going to put water in here and boil these for a little bit, and this is what I'm going to make my fried rice in because I want to get the flavor off these. I also want to be able to chew on that or let Preston chew on it or something. And this is too much meat for tonight, obviously. And since tomorrow is Taco Tuesday, I can make this into carne guisada, which means meat with gravy. And so I'm going to put half of it back in here, put it in the refrigerator, and the other half I'm going to use stir fry tonight. And Preston cut these up for me. This is like 4 carrots, 3 celery sticks, and 1 onion, and I did burn the carrots a little bit, which I never do. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on in that brain of mine. So this is a good frugal teaching moment. If you have a little bit of meat, a couple things you can make are tacos, stir fry, rice bowls, noodle bowls. So basically stir fry is a rice bowl. You could also make this into like kind of like pork stroganoff and put it over noodles. There's a lot of things you could do with a little bit of meat, but to make your meat stretch, put it in a taco, put it in a stir fry. So that is what is happening tonight and tomorrow. Also, before I turn the camera off, I just turned the camera off, before I turn it off again, I want to also tell you a little secret. It's good to season your pork or season your meat, chicken, whatever you're going to use with some salt before you put it back in the refrigerator. That way the salt will leach the water out, and then the meat will pull that water back in, and then it'll be salted throughout. So if you have time, salt your meat 1 or 2 days in advance, put it in the refrigerator, and like I said, the salt will leach the water out, and then the meat will soak it back up, and then there will be salt inside your meat. So I have some watermelon left, a little bit, and I have all this cantaloupe left, so I'm just going to throw it all in there and blend it up together. So this turned out pretty good. I gave half to myself and half to Preston. It's just watermelon, cantaloupe, and 1 banana. Okay, so this is dinner. I made white rice with the broth from the bones. I didn't get to boil them that long, but that's fine. There's just a little bit of rice left. This is my daughter's, put it in the microwave. This is mine. This is Mark's and Preston's. So, yep, that is dinner tonight. So, we went to the grocery store today. Come in, Preston. Preston has the cat food and the bleach. No, don't put that there. But I want to go ahead and film this so we can get it in the freezer. Preston has been craving mint chocolate chip, so we bought him some ice cream. And we bought some whole milk because the expiration date was longer, and then I went ahead and bought some more. Oh, I didn't mean to buy fat-free milk. Darn it. Of my milk. Hopefully that foams up. Alright, so I got vinegar, and I had to get the extra strength because that's all they had. So I'll definitely be diluting this. I got sugar and flour. Now I just opened a thing of flour, or Mark did when he made the pancakes, and I think we just put the sugar, yeah, we just put the sugar in there. So these are more stock up items. And then from the Dollar Tree I got a pound of black beans, which is the cheapest you can get it, a pound of garbanzo beans or chickpeas, and a pound of split peas. At HEB, I also got mushrooms from the Dollar Tree, jarred mushrooms, because they're the cheapest you can get it where I live. I think where I live is a pretty high cost of living area. I got $1 worth of ramen. I got 5. I did go ahead and splurge and get mayo. If I was on a super tight budget, I would make it because I know how now. I got some more deli shaved ham. I got a big thing of cheddar cheese. I got some more unsalted butter, some American singles. I just opened my yeast, and I do not need yeast. I probably won't need this for 2 or 3 months, but I wanted to go ahead and get it just in case there's another yeast shortage, and I just opened up my backup. I got a lemon cake mix. I probably won't use it this week. I might, I don't know. I also got these from the Dollar Tree, chili powder. We were out of chili powder. Preston really likes this Leaping Leopard sriracha sauce, so I got it. And I always make sure that the safety seals are on. especially at the Dollar Tree. Had to spend $2 on bread because the Dollar Tree didn't have any. I grabbed some old-fashioned oats because I want to make granola, and I didn't want to use the quick cooking. I got 10 pounds of chicken. We got some bananas, some onions. These were on sale, so I just got the original. I think they were like 2 for $5. And then I got this 50% off salad kit, as well as lettuce, a head of lettuce. I'll probably use this tonight for the tacos. And we got 4 tonic waters. So I will, please remember this is for 2 weeks. I did not go shopping last week, except for Mark went shopping for milk and creamer. So I will put the amount that I spent on food today right here. But please remember this is for 2 weeks. And please also remember that we still have fruit. And we've been getting vegetables out of our garden. We've been getting okra, tomatoes, and cucumbers, and the occasional squash from our garden. So yeah, please keep that in mind. Since it's Tuesday, we're doing Taco Tuesday, and I did what I told you I was going to do. I came home, made carne asada. Well, actually, we made half a pot of coffee, drank it, Preston and I. Put all the stuff away. I put the chicken in the oven that I bought. It turned out to be 11 chicken quarters. Got that out of the oven. Let it cool. I just put it in the refrigerator along with the juice, the fat and the juice. I was gonna make granola. I haven't done that yet. Probably won't do it tonight. Probably do it tomorrow. I chopped up some tomatoes, 2 homegrown tomatoes, 2 like medium-sized ones, because that's all I've gotten, and a little one. And juiced the lime. What do you call that? Grated the lime first, then juiced it, made pico, but I let my cilantro go bad and I didn't realize it, and I didn't get any today, so we're not having cilantro. I made the rice, just saw Preston run past. Made the Spanish rice, made the meat, so let me show you. So this is the pork, and hopefully it's not too salty, but yep, that's the pork. And then this is the rice down here. That's the rice, Spanish rice. You know what I just realized? I forgot to put cumin in it. Dang it, Leila. This is the pico. I had a tiny little bitty jalapeno, but it turns out it was enough. That's gonna be plenty for on top of. Preston, can you grate some cheese? And then I know this is like Tex-Mex. This is not, I don't think this is traditional Mexican tacos, the flour tortillas. I think the corn tortillas are more traditional. The flour tortillas are easier to use. The grater is right there. Plus, I have a lot of corn tortillas. I only have a few flour tortillas left. I could make my own, I know, but I don't want to. So I have 5 of those, and then I have 2 of these. I thought I had, so there's 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. I guess I am gonna have to get some corn tortillas. I miscounted. And Preston's gonna grate some Monterey Jack. So yeah, we'll show you what it looks like when we get done. So when I did the haul, I think I showed you, I don't remember. I think I did. I just used the lettuce from here. The rest of the salad kit is in the refrigerator. So this is what dinner looks like. That might give you a better idea. This one right here. That's dinner. And that's mine. We're gonna go eat because it's 7 o'clock. Good morning. It is Wednesday, July the 15th, and Mark asked me to make him a smoothie. So believe it or not, we had a few strawberries left. I just finished them. And then I'm gonna use some of this. This is a little cantaloupe that I grew and was ready to be picked, so I thought this would be perfect to put in there. And then I'm gonna make the kids a smoothie too. So it's lunch. It's about 11:48. I have not eaten yet and I'm kind of hungry. I did some things out in the garden today, but anyway, enough about that. This is Kate's lunch. This is one huge cucumber from my garden, and we're all getting like a third of a cucumber. Mark is at work. There was an orange that needed to be eaten. We had one apple left, so everybody's getting a little bit of apple and a little bit of orange. And yep, that's lunch. So it's about 3:25. I just made a pile of granola. And I got the recipe from the Food Network. Crunchy granola. I add peanut butter and cocoa. I reduced the amount. I just halved it. I don't put in the vanilla extract because it's precious. But I love this recipe because of what my son wrote when he was little. Cybug means cybernetic killing robo-bugs. So, yep, I just made that. I'm trying to decide what to make for dinner. Went out and did some gardening chores this morning. Hopefully I didn't kill my plants. It's just so hot down here right now. It's like 95 and we must be in some sort of heat wave. We have a heat advisory. It was so humid this morning. I was only out there for an hour from like 10 to 11 and it took me like an hour to recover. And I'm relatively young. I'm like 47, so it's just too much. Been saving the water bottles, filling them up, putting them in the refrigerator. Grab one. But yeah, I know I shouldn't be making granola in the summer, turning the oven on, but I gotta do something. I have to do something. So now I'm trying to decide what to make for dinner. I know it's gotta be chicken. I was gonna make a chicken pot pie. I don't know if I'm gonna do that now. Don't know. A little bummed out today. Things are closing back down again in Texas. My daughter worked really hard to become a lifeguard, and now the pools are closing down. I definitely have that coronavirus fatigue. It's just really starting to get to me. I know, I'm not trying to make, I know people have died from it. I'm not trying to say that I have it bad, so please don't misunderstand me. Please don't misunderstand me. I hope you can relate to me. If you can, let me know in the comments below. So I wanted to show you what it looks like. I did add a couple of cups of dried cranberries, and then this one's a tad bit fuller. I may add some of this to this. This is I dumped this in here first, and then I dumped this in here second, so it has some of the scraggly little ends of, but it'll be fine. Preston and I had a bowl full just to try it out. It was delicious. And then I finished this. I've just been drinking it as almond milk. I tried to use it in my steamer, in my frother for my coffee, and it didn't work. So I have some in the back room. And the expiration date is September 2020, the 6th of September. If you were lucky enough to find this at the Dollar Tree, and you have a lactose allergy, it is kind of sweet, but I mean, it's not overly sweet. It's delicious. So anyway, had myself a small bowl of cereal, and I've decided to make chicken tetrazzini for dinner. This is out of my Southern Living cookbook, one of them. I highly recommend this cookbook. I am not going to use all of those ingredients. First of all, I don't have all those ingredients, so I'm just going to use what I have, and then I will show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, so this is the chicken tetrazzini, but with elbow noodles. I used 2 of the 11 chicken thighs. That makes 5.5 meals. So took those off the bone, cut those up, and then pressed and sauteed half of a bell pepper, because that's all I had, 1 onion, and then I added, after that was sauteed, I added a jar, of mushrooms from the Dollar Tree that you would have seen that I hauled. And then I just followed these directions. I added 1/4 cup of flour. No, I added butter. Not quite 1/4 cup, almost 1/4 cup. And then flour to make a roux. Then I added salt, garlic powder, poultry seasoning, and pepper. And then I don't have half and half, so I just added milk. Then I added some cheddar cheese, and then I added cream of mushroom soup. Sorry for the messy kitchen. Real life. Hashtag real life. I didn't add the Parmesan cheese, or I don't even have dry sherry or pimento. So this says to sprinkle remaining cheddar cheese in diagonal rows atop of casserole. Repeat with almonds and Parmesan paprika mixture. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sprinkle the cheese on the top, and then whenever my husband calls and says he's about to come home from work, I will turn the oven on. And then by the time he gets here, we'll all be ready to eat, and the cheese will be nice and bubbly. So this is dinner tonight. Nothing fancy.
Good morning. So this is lunch today. This is the leftover, I think Leila called it the chicken tetrazzini turkey, or chicken tetrazzini. That's for lunch. I have a little snack of chocolate and regular almonds, an orange, a protein bar, and I like the corn nuts. You can get these at Dollar Tree. If I'm real hungry, I'll usually eat the whole bag. I think there's 2 servings in a bag, but if not, I just kind of pick at them, and then I just keep bringing them until they're gone. So that is lunch. And I think for breakfast, I'm gonna have the rest of my coffee, and I think Leila probably showed you, but I'll do it again. And these, cups, these are chocolate. They're really good. I enjoy them, so I'm gonna have one of those. And that's breakfast for me. I don't know what everybody else is gonna have.
So Kate is making breakfast. You need to turn the flame down a little bit, babe.
Yes.
There you go. She is making omelets. I guess she had an omelet craving, so she is using, she used the rest of the ham. Go ahead. She used the rest of the ham in here, which was, I don't know, 2 or 3 pieces. She's using 2 pieces a piece and a piece of 2 pieces of ham a piece and a piece of American cheese. So when I go shopping for lunch meat, nobody but me and Preston likes bologna. I guess they'd probably rather have a cheese sandwich than have any bologna on it. But so I get this mesquite smoked ham because you can use it in sandwiches and breakfast. I don't get the turkey as much because you can only use it for breakfast. These eggs are from local chickens. My mother gets them for us. She gets us 3 of these every 2 weeks. So that's why you never see me buy eggs. It's because my mother buys them for me. So I don't know if that goes against the rules of the challenge, $40 a week. But in times like these, if somebody's willing to give you something, take it. That's all I have to say about that. I would gladly pay the $3. I think she pays $3 every 2 weeks. Gladly. But she offers to do it for me, and I've tried to give her money and she doesn't take it. So I guess that's just because she's mom. She's my mom. So, but anyway, times like these, and if you're watching this 2 years after, this is like during the time of the COVID-19 quarantine. So if you're watching this later, so you'll have some reference. But yeah, in times like these, to feed your family, you have to do what you have to do. If that includes taking charity, I guess, then take it. Growing your own vegetables, try it. Like, I haven't grown vegetables in 6-7 years. Preston, come help your sister.
No, I got it. I haven't started mine yet.
Well, it hasn't been that long, because I just watched a Facebook video that I posted it came up in my memories yesterday. I think it was 4 years old. My neighbor and I were growing vegetables together. I had okra, cantaloupe, butternut squash, and watermelon. But then I haven't grown much in the past 4 years. Now I'm growing again. So if you have space and you can afford some seeds, or find somebody to give you some seeds, whatever, just do it. Just try it. And then watch YouTube videos. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching YouTube videos I'm watching a lot of gardening videos right now. Trying to learn what I can. So, yep. That is it Thursday or Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday morning. So this is what breakfast looks like. Kate's still making hers. So it's about 1 o'clock, as you can see. We are taking a lunch, which Preston made. He made ham and cheese sandwiches. We're having bananas. These are these bars. We're throwing ice packs in there. Kate gets one of my chocolate breakfast sandwich cookies, and we're having chips, and we're taking water. That's enough ice, Preston. So when we were out today, I went by the Dollar Tree. I got some mini pretzels. We have some candy left over from Kate's graduation party last year, and I want to try and melt it and make chocolate dipped pretzels, or maybe some little pretzel stacks. Just some sort of like treat. I don't know. I have to put my thinking cap on for that. And then I got some whole wheat hamburger buns and some buttercrust white bread. So this goes in this week's grocery haul. So it's Thursday night, and I'm showing you what's for dinner. I was going to make 5.5 meals out of those chicken breast thighs, leg quarters. but we didn't get home till 5:30. We had something unexpected come up, and so all the chicken that I cooked off, I was going to separate it all and make it put into different days, and I should have done that, but I didn't. So now I'm paying the price because I don't feel like it. So we're each going to have a chicken quarter, 2 cans of green beans with the mushrooms, and a little bit of chicken stock, and then this is the leftover rice from Tuesday. So I'm not going to add anything to this. We're just warming this up, and then that will be dinner. I like canned green beans better than frozen. So there's that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Having to use 2 extra chicken breasts is not the end of the world, right? So this is dinner.
You said just the salt?
Yeah. This is dinner Thursday night. Alright friends, so it's Friday. It's about 11. I think Kate and Preston, did y'all have bagels?
Uh-huh.
And what else?
Just bagels with the promise butter and stuff.
Okay.
The promise butter.
As you can see, I have tomatoes that have ripened. I think I have spider mites on my tomatoes. So that's why this is here. I need to put it. Preston rigged up this little thing for me. I also, it's so hot here. I'm trying to reduce the strain on the plants so they'll survive. So I went ahead and took off all the cucumbers, even though I know they're not as big as they could be / should be. I just want the plant to focus on staying alive. So heat wave, cucumbers. Need to do something with these. I have tons of okra. Tons of okra. I like roasted okra. It tastes, if you don't like okra, which a lot of people don't, see I still have cucumbers in there. I guarantee you the roast okra is not slimy. I have all this okra. My husband likes pickled okra, so thought about pickling some of it. It needs a good scrub, as you can see. Dirt, okra dirt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the quick soak method on these chickpeas and then cook them. I'm going to cook these so that we can have hummus to go with, and I got these at the dollar store, you will have seen that. I'm going to make hummus for the cucumbers, and then I'm going to make, I guess, just chickpeas. We might have okra gumbo. I don't know what's going to happen, but we need to eat this food. So I cooked the chickpeas, and they turned out pretty good. I don't know how many cups this is, but that is the chickpea water, which is delicious. We actually drank some of it. Salted chickpea water. Like, not from the can, like from the pot. And now I have rice in there. I'm boiling the rice, which is just now coming to a boil. My okra is right there. Not my okra, Mark and Preston's okra. And then I am roasting the rest of the okra. So I'm going to get 2 cups equals about a can, because 16 ounces, well, 8 ounces equals 1 cup, so 16 ounces equals 2 cups, and the chickpea cans are about 15 ounces, 15.5 ounces, so I'm just going to use 2 cups to make the hummus. And I'm also going to use, I'm going to make something called, I got this from Delish, General Tso's chickpeas or something similar. This comes from Delish. So I'm gonna try and make that, try and make the hummus, and making the rice. So this is dinner. Rice, General Tso's chickpeas. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Roasted okra, 2 cucumbers cut up, divided it between 4 of us, and then hummus, garlic hummus dip for Friday night. Oh, and if I didn't tell you this before, the reason we're eating this is because we ate our share of chicken last night. So, yep. Sorry, I'm trying to get no shadow in there. We ate our share of chicken last night. So we're having tea tonight. We're all having different tea. I'm having the one that I got from the Dollar Tree not too long ago. And we're also having fig bars, also from the Dollar Tree. I just dug them out from the back of the cabinet. I just feel like having a cookie tonight. That's what we're gonna have. So it's about 10:11 and Mark is making breakfast. And I'm assuming he's gonna make fried potatoes, sausage, and eggs, right?
Right, and I'm going to add some fresh tomatoes in there right before I put the eggs in. I'm going to do the egg drop thing that you do with the lids.
Uh-huh.
Because it's fast, easy, one pan.
These are homegrown tomatoes.
I'm going to get more stuff over.
I don't know how many more we're going to get because my tomato plants are in peril. And I picked these yesterday that I told you guys about. So, I did take off the skin and take out the bones of 2 of the chicken breasts. So we'll probably make something with that when we get home, like some sort of pasta chicken dish. And since I was thinking about it, I just went ahead and got all the bones that I've been saving that you guys have been seeing in the bone bag. I rinsed them off. I got all the freezer crystals off. And I also saved my onion tops and bottoms and skins, and I threw a handful of those in there and some salt. So I put this on low. It probably won't be done by the time we get back. It might be though. So usually I let my chicken broth go 24 hours because that way we can, Preston and I like to squish the bones, the end, like the knuckles, like this part right there, because the marrow tastes really good and it's surprisingly filling. So we like to eat that. So if you let your chicken stock go like in the crock pot like over 24 hours, I usually do like 28 to 30 hours, the bones will kind of just start to fall apart as well. So not sure what's going to happen today, but I did put this on low, and yep, that's what's going on. So this is breakfast. So it's almost 5 o'clock. Kate suggested chicken Alfredo, so we're going to have chicken Alfredo. So I'm finally going to use the squash. I went ahead and picked this one. I had to pick this tiny one because I had another one. So I have this, I call them patty pan squash plant outside. And when I went out there this afternoon, it rained a little bit yesterday. When I got home it was raining. I hope it'll rain some more. Praying for rain. But one of the squash plants, 2 of them had just dropped these 2 little squashes, and I didn't get to the other one in time. It was moldy when I got to it. And this one, as you can see, is kind of wrinkly. So I don't know if it was sitting there last night. I don't know what's going to happen when I open it. So I didn't know if it was going to release this one as well. I just went ahead and picked it. So we're going to have squash as well with our chicken Alfredo. So this is our dinner. Chicken Alfredo, patty pan squash with garlic and onions. Not much onion, like 1/4 of an onion. And we're going to watch Shows you how old we are. Previously viewed movie from Hollywood video, I think, called Paycheck. Hi friends, so I just wanted to say thank you all for watching this series. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop it for now, this $40 a week challenge or $10 a person challenge per week. I hope that you found it helpful and useful and that you were able to get some ideas. I'm not sure what kind of food challenge I'm going to do next. This is kind of like get ready to go back to school, and because I don't know, we just don't know down here in Texas when the schools will open. We have a target date in like the first week of September. But then we were supposed to start the first week of August. So since everything's just kind of up in the air and we need to prepare for school and all of that, I just need to stop the challenge now. We will still be eating frugally. I will still pick up the camera and let you guys know like what we're eating, and if I like have any frugal tips or just feel like it's a really frugal meal or idea to share with you, I'll do that. But I'm just going to stop the challenge here for now, like I said. And yeah, whenever school starts back, maybe things start to go back to normal, I will find a new challenge to do or make one of my own. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you, and hit the bell for notifications every time I upload a new video. That way you won't miss one. And thank you for all of your kind words and encouragement and support. I appreciate it. And let's talk in the comments below and let me know how you guys are doing, if you enjoyed the recipes or the meal ideas in this video. So yep, I'll see you in my next video, friends. Bye.